So this is going to be a little bit different from the way my streams have been the last couple days. And I'll tell you why. We're not having any webcam today. Well, for this. I had the opportunity to speak to Armand. I hope I said that name right. And I was drinking water, I'm sorry. I can tell when talking to him, whenever I start asking him what he's most passionate about when it comes to Rainswept, what he wanted to convey most in it, I see how excited he gets when he talks about relationships and story in games, how powerful that development can be, the effect it can have. I think... Oh, you might hear your volume go a little weird because I'm still adjusting you. It doesn't matter what time of like day or night me and him would like message about it. If he started talking about those relationships or those feelings or what you could convey in something like that, the complexities of it, he always got excited. And I feel like webcam is going to take away from what he has worked so hard to build here. So we're going to respect it for what it is. We're not going to have webcam. And another part of it is I have not played this game yet. I received this key maybe a week ago. I have it installed. But I wanted me to go through it with the community and anyone else who tuned in for the first time together. So you know, my reactions are mine. I have not played any of it yet. And I feel like that even more so to Armand gives a really honest look at what people think of his hard work. I will be figuring out giveaways in this. I have a system set up for it, but it is going to be my first giveaway, so dear God, be gentle on me. I am one man, okay? I'm doing my best over here. Without further ado, we're gonna get into Rainswept. I was 6 years old. Or no. No. Yeah. Yeah. No, wait. Listen. What the fuck? Okay, well. Hold on. Good, it paused it. Okay. The volume in this is going to be interesting too. We need to hear the music though, because I really noticed that in the trailer. Hey, Sal. Really like the music. Armand is the sole developer on this game. Music was done by the same person who did music for the Cat Lady. If you ever played that game, it's incredible. If you give it a fair shot. This game is loud. That's alright. We just gotta set it and forget it. That's decent. God damn, it's really coming down. Hope I don't catch a cold again. Use the arrow keys or the mouse to select. Okay. Deal. Yo. Oh, interesting. That's my car. Oh, I'm sorry to hear, Riddy up. It is 2D. Wait. use. Like, I just got here. I'm not going back. I was like, can I just get in this car? I love the sound of the rain. They've been here a while, it looks like. Why would I do that? Terrible. What'd she say? I can hear the rain. An open window. Ma'am, please, you need to back away a little. Okay. Granny, I want to leave. It's really cold. Can we go back to the shop now? I can't do a granny voice. We could all... I'm not doing it. We could all see this coming a mile away. Ma'am, please. Granny, please. Alright, Johnny, let's go. I should just give her a really deep voice. Alright, Johnny, let's go. There's no point in standing here anymore. I knew this would happen. Should have done something. There's nothing we could have done. Chris did this, I'm sure of it. Looks like that, doesn't it? See, but we know from the beginning that that wasn't what happened. Detective Stone, right? The chief is inside. They've been waiting for you. We need to push the crowd away from the scene, officer. I cannot steal the house, Sally. I can't do it. What? You'll have to speak up. Oh. What? You'll have to speak up. I can't hear you over the rain. The crowd! Handle them! There could be evidence out here. We can't have the crowd trampling all over the evidence. Oh, yes, I'm trying. Hey, Williams. What the hell are you doing? Trying to prop up this tape, sir. It won't stay. We'll get some sticks and drive them in. Yes, sir, Richard. Don't call for Richard. Richard's on leave. Do it yourself. Goodness. Sorry, Detective. The thing is, we're short on manpower. You weren't prepared for this kind of thing. First time in decades. And to top it off, this goddamn rain. Just get the crowd under control. I'm heading inside. Yes, Detective. Don't worry. Williams. It's gonna be completely up to me to solve this. I wonder why the chief sent me all the way to Pineview for this case. Only one way to find out. Jesus Christ. Look at how much of a mess that is in chat. I gotta find out where that's coming from and stop it. I want to go in. I want to go talk to the... I want to go... Sal. Oh, God. Jesus. That's the sheriff. I should talk to him first. Michael, huh? What? Excuse me? Detective, are you okay? I think so, yeah. Guess I'm just a little tired after the long drive here. Sorry, that threw me off because my name's actually Michael. So I was like, excuse me? Okay, if you say so. Detective Stone, right? The head office called in to say that you'd be joining us here for this investigation. I'm Sheriff Harris, and this is Officer Watts. We appreciate the department sending help, but, I don't think we'll need it. This case is ready to be wrapped up. What do we have here? The victims here are Christopher Green, age 26, died from a bullet wound to the head, looks self-inflicted. And Diane Miller, age 24, single bullet wound through the abdomen. The victims lived together, were unmarried. Oh, man. Any signs of an intruder? No signs of forced entry. The door was locked from the inside when we arrived. An officer climbed through the open window here to open the door. There are no footprints outside that window. Except the officer's. He was careful. No signs of struggle or marks on the bodies either. What was the time of death? According to the next door neighbor, a single gunshot was heard around 1500 hours. Oh, 15 hours. Listen. We received the call at about 20 hours. and we're here in another 5 minutes. We found them dead upon arrival and confirmed the timing. What do we know about the weapon? Both shots were fired from a .38 caliber special revolver. The ballistics report will let us know more. Any witnesses? Just the next door neighbor, who claims to have heard a single gunshot. We can interview him shortly. Honestly speaking, Detective, we think it's pretty obvious what's taken place here. What do you mean? They had a reputation. They weren't exactly a happy couple. The whole town knows this. Diane was shot at point-blank range with Chris's gun. Probably by Chris. He then went ahead and shot himself, as the wound is clearly self-inflicted. So you see, sending you here unnecessarily complicates things. It's obviously a case of murder-suicide, Detective. So we've got it all figured out here already, huh? If that was sarcasm, I'll ignore it, but yes, more or less. Are you suggesting there was domestic violence involved? Good one, Freddy. The neighbor heard one gunshot. It would seem so. It was never reported, but that doesn't mean it didn't happen. So, rumors. You may call it that, but where there's smoke, there's fire. I'm not sure that, and they were never really able to fit in this town. They were new here, moved in about 6 months ago. Never got out much, didn't make any friends. We don't need to analyze the obvious, Detective. That would only be inefficient. This is Officer Blunt. She'll be assisting you through the course of your work here. Hello, Detective. And one more thing. We're looking to wrap this case up quickly and cleanly. We don't want to drag it out if it can be helped. We have an important festival coming around in a week's time. So you might say this is rather bad timing. So there's no need to go around complicating things, alright? Just get me a story that works and we can close this case quickly. Yeah, sure, can't wait to wrap this case up. Alright then, I'll see you soon. Goodbye, asshole. Get the fuck out of here. Anyway, we'll have a look around the room if you'd like. Come talk to me when you're done. Saw this. Chris 96. I'm guessing Chris built some of the furniture around this house. Let me see. I'm thinking she's gonna be too, but we'll see. We don't know yet. A .38 caliber special, as Officer Watts said. Looks pretty old. It can hold 6 rounds. It's a revolver, so it wouldn't have ejected the shell casings. They should still be in the barrel. There are 3 unused rounds still in here, and 3 spent shell casings. This means 3 rounds were fired from this gun at some point of time. Interesting. If 2 were fired last night, where's the 3rd? The gun belonged to Chris, according to Officer Watts. Let's assume Chris and Diane weren't the ones to use it. If there's anyone else that could have known where they kept the gun from Pineview, I really doubt it. Remember, no signs of forced entry. Could it be someone they were comfortable with or trusted? No one I can think of. So, someone was either already able to get in here or was invited in. Hold on here. Was either invited in or had a way to come in or was trusted. There was a scuffle, maybe. Got wine. Like, that's weird too. Okay, let's look into this more. Bullet wound to the head. The skull is badly damaged. Most of the side has been blown off. His body position and the way he fell would indicate that he was sitting sideways on the chair, facing where Diane's body is now. The angle of the shot indicates that he was shot from this side. If someone shot him, they were standing in front of the refrigerator. No clues there, though. He could have been shot from that window at the moment. It's shut. Must get it checked for fingerprints and footprints outside. Could someone have entered and left through here? We should have the fingerprint results in a couple of days, Detective. Don't forget there aren't any footprints outside. If someone shot him from outside, then Chris would have sat facing the refrigerator. That would make sense, that way the killer wouldn't need to enter the house. But in that case, who shot Diane? Gunpowder residue on his right hand. Hard to disagree with Officer Watts here. This is strong evidence for the victim shooting himself. No one has won the giveaway yet. I'm not going to do the giveaway until we're into it a little bit. We're going to give away items at a time because that's the easiest way I could find to do it. Unless it was made to look that way. This chair has fallen on its back. Looks like Chris fell off the chair before or after being shot. Red wine. It looks like a new bottle was opened yesterday. No one drank from this glass. It would seem that Chris was sitting by himself at the table and drinking wine, waiting for someone to join him. Probably Diane. Whether he was waiting for her or someone else, we don't know yet. A glass of wine was knocked over. This looks like wine, but there seems to be blood in here as well. How did blood splatter in this direction? It doesn't make sense. Those drops of blood feel out of place too. Officer Blunt, I think there's been more than the 2 gunshots that we're seeing here. Oh, I am so into this game already. No giveaway yet. No giveaway yet. Essentially what I was going to do is because I can understand... I don't want people to just come in just to get items and then take off. I genuinely want to show people this game. So my plan was to stream for an hour, like we typically would on this game. At an hour, sometime around there, we'll open up the first giveaway for the first item. And people can enter in. The same person cannot win twice. Then for each, like, as they wrap up, like as the giveaway happens, we'll go through it. So the thing is, I have 3 posters, 2 mugs, and 2 copies of the game that we have to give away. But I'm trying to find the best way to do that, so I'm going to be raffling them off kind of individually, if that makes sense. Poison? I don't think so. There's definitely 3 gunshots, and there's something we're not seeing. This blood, is he just going to look at the gun? Yeah, so she's looking at the gun. No, I don't want to open the barrel. I'm opening the barrel. Shit. Yeah. Gunshot to the stomach. The damage in the residue would suggest the shot was taken at point-blank range. That rules out the possibility of her being shot from the open window. She would have been in line of sight from the outside, though. There's no mistaking it. The perpetrator would have to be inside the house to cause this kind of wound. Whether that was Chris or someone else, it's hard to say at the moment. Whoa, look at a smaller feed art. No, that's not important. That's not the crucial thing here. Hold on, I gotta talk to this guy, but I gotta find just the right sweet point to do it. How did I get that? There was like there it is. Sugar, yeah, okay. No, there's something else. Oh, can I open this? 38 special rounds. It's a box of 50 rounds. There are 44 here, which means 6 are missing. 2 were used last night. There are 3 still loaded in the gun, as we saw earlier. 2 were shot last night. There's still 1 left unaccounted for. Was that shot last night too, or on some other day? I think that's everything. I'm ready, Commissioner. Take me to the Batman. The rain finally let up. I don't know what a latte is. I probably do. Just hearing it like that, I don't know. I'm educated. I trust me. I know things. I go outside. Right, this is Mr. Willis. He lives right there, next door. Coffee detective? Do you just walk around with that? Yes, please. You can ask him any questions you may have about last night. Right, Mr. Willis. Can you tell me everything that you saw or heard during last night's events? Well, see, I'd headed off to bed around 11 p.m. as I usually do. After, you know what? Hold on one hot goddamn second. I can already tell how this is gonna be. I have to take notes. Hold on. So what do we know? What do we know right now? We got 3 shots, alright? 2 last night. Alright, so that's one of them. This guy went to bed, 11 p.m. Did they say what time? Yeah, 1 gunshot heard. Okay, Willis, 11 p.m., 1 gunshot heard. Did they say the estimated time when I was talking to them in the house of when they thought it happened? It said it was 12 something, right? When we saw the opening cutscene. It was like 12:01 on Monday. 00:15. Okay. 00:15. 20 called. Interesting. 00:15. Called at 20. Getting in bed around 11 p.m. as I usually do, after a glass of whiskey. So he had whiskey. I'm gonna write that down. I'm gonna write Willis plus whiskey. Alright. Jesus Christ. This is gonna turn into a whole thing. Helps me sleep, you know. Anyways, somewhere around 12:15 a.m. I'd say. That matches up. I was woken by a loud bang. I ran to my bedroom window that looked straight down at their place. And what did you see? Nothing. Their kitchen lights were on, but that's about it. I went to my phone and called Officer Watts here straight away. I love that. I love that. Crack of just the thunder roll through. How long does it take to get to for you to get to the window? About a couple seconds. Detective. Not more than 5, I'd say. I nearly fell out of my bed when I heard the shot, so you might say I was halfway there already. Did you see any sort of activity on the street? Anything unusual? No, detective. Everything was exactly the same as always. You said you heard 1 shot. Yes, the whiskey usually knocks me out pretty good, so if there'd been more, I didn't hear them. Okay, so... Okay. 1 gunshot heard. Could be more. Could be more. You want to know what I think happened? He shot himself through the head. He went through and hit her. No. I just saw it in a movie once. I do not have a good memory. College was rough. Do you live alone? Yes, I do. Never got married. It's a long story. One meant to be talked over a couple of whiskeys. Know what I mean? Anyone confirm your whereabouts? No, I was just home, you see. Am I a suspect? It's procedure, Mr. You know Mr. Willis. He's cool. Well, we need to have a talk later, officer. Talk about what? Just later, okay? Because Sherlock, whatever you say, Holmes. There's about to be a new murder on the block. Chris and Diane have many visitors? Friends? No, not at all, in fact. In all this time, I only maybe saw Jack coming over to fix their car. Now, people rarely even visited him because they mostly kept to themselves, see? Never made any friends here, but sometimes folks don't like those kinds either. So I can't really say, know what I mean? No, please elaborate. You won't find anyone crying over the deaths here. Nobody really knew them. They never got out much. Any other information you'd like to share? Don't know if this is useful, but you might have heard about Chris and Diane. They looked pretty happy when they first moved in. More recently, though, I heard Diane crying a couple of times, usually late at night. See, the whiskey usually knocks me out. The whiskey knocks me out early, so maybe that's why I never heard all this before. But a couple of times I was up a little later. One night about a month ago, I heard pretty bad things. There were some loud noises. I heard someone crying and was thinking to myself that maybe I should call the police, but then it quietened down all of a sudden. We never received any calls for domestic violence, but people have often talked of stories of this kind. It was Mr. Willis all along. Well, I was up late night writing an important letter. I think it must have been somewhere between 1st to 3rd last month. 1st to 3rd last month. Alright. Noises 1st to 3rd. 3rd last month. Alright. Got it. Hold on. Perfect. September. I'm just gonna put September. That's all I know about this. Right, thanks for your help, Mr. Willis. We'll be in touch if we need anything. No problem, and thanks for the coffee. I got a whole little thing spread out in front of me right now. We're becoming real detectives in this one. Detective, you said you wanted to have a talk later. Is now a good time? Yes, officer. Please don't tell witnesses they're not under suspicion, especially not in front of them. So basically, you're telling me that I don't know how to do my job. Is that it? All I'm saying is, this case isn't all wrapped up, as you'd like to believe. How can you not see what's right in front of you? It's obvious. Mr. Willis didn't see anything outside the house after the gunshots, and there are no signs of anyone forcing entry either. On top of that, considering how rough things were between the two of them, you heard what Mr. Willis said, right? It doesn't prove anything. The state of the relationship could be relevant, or it could have been nothing to do with the case. We still need evidence to prove it either way. As for not spotting anyone outside the house, we can't just rely on one witness for the complete picture. A witness that was half asleep, I should add. Well, what? What about the door, huh? How was it locked from the inside? Explain that. I checked the door. It locks itself from the inside when you pull it closed. Whether you pull it from the outside or push it from the inside. I'm not saying that's what happened. I'm saying that there's no conclusive evidence yet. Well, fine then. Dig as deep as you'd like, Detective. You won't find anything new here. I was perfectly capable of handling this case myself, but of course the head department had to complicate things. In any case, Sheriff Harris will probably want to wrap up this case before the festival, so don't expect him to wait for more than a week. You can kiss my ass. I have to head to the station now. Will do, sir. Let's go, Officer Blunt. Alright. When can we expect the autopsy results? Day after tomorrow, according to the coroner, but I'll confirm and let you know. I'm guessing there were more than 2 bullets shot last night. We should take another look around the kitchen to make sure. 3 bullets? But, We're actually glad that you're here, you know, although the sheriff and Officer Watts would rather not admit it, even to themselves. This is like the first murder here in the last 100 years or so. You have no idea how to deal with it. I mean... Yeah, that's a surprise. Come on, Detective, you don't need to be rude. Anyways, I would say... I just joined the force a month back, for instance, and a murder already? I'm not sure if I'm ready. I kind of knew them, you could say. I've never known anyone that's been murdered before, you know? It's kind of weird, a bit sad. I know as an officer I'm not supposed to feel that way and all. You'll be fine. Give it time. Thanks, Detective. What do you know about Chris and Diane? Well, not much. It's mostly what Mr. Willis said earlier. Nobody knew them, really. They came in here, kept to themselves. You'd hear stories about them. Everyone thought they were some kind of weirdos. I admit, I kind of agreed with that sentiment too. I feel bad about that now. It's no reason to make assumptions about people's character, and characters can't be used as evidence. So I'd really like to help figure out what the real story is, whatever it may be. Exactly, right? Officers see a lot and walk into a lot of situations. It's absolutely okay to feel. You're a human being, for Christ's sake. The sheriff said that there's a festival in town next week. What's that about? Oh, it's an annual thing. We have it every October. There's a fair on the market street. There's food, rides. We get a lot of tourists from nearby states around that time. It's a good source of revenue for some of our smaller businesses here. That, of course, is less important in light of recent events. Good to hear you say that. Of course, we can't go around trying to wrap up cases based on our assumptions, whatever the situation may be. I mean, these were people's lives that ended. It's our job to figure out what really happened. Hey, Dabin, welcome. I'm glad you could pop in. We are in the middle of our Rainswept preview stream. The game will be coming out tomorrow. We're going to have a giveaway starting at an hour in and kind of pacing them out like that. I hope that's a good way to do it, but we'll figure it out. The game has been beautiful so far. The music's awesome. The art is incredible for being like a one-man team. That's insane. But guess what I'm saying is, you can count on me during this investigation. Thanks. I'm hoping the local police will let me do the job I've been sent to do. I don't mean you. Detective, I know what you mean. Honestly speaking, Sheriff Harris is an asshole. Awesome. I'm serious. He doesn't care about anything except running off home and taking it easy. This case probably ruined his plans to relax and enjoy the festival week. I hate people like that. Officer Watts, though, he's really sweet. I know he comes across as a little obnoxious, but... Oh my god! What the fuck? This is all escalating so quickly. I saw her. She was right there. I'm gonna grab a drink 1 second here. All this dialogue is wreaking havoc. Alright. I'll be playing Clone Drone again. I'm not sure. We have to beat Resident Evil 2. I really want to do that. And we will be playing Clone Drone sometime really soon, but there's going to be other Twitch integration games before it. Since my awesome night with you people and Clone Drone, I've really gone on the hunt for Twitch integration games. So expect to see more of them. It was so fun to be able to hang out and like talk with you people and mess with you folks again. It is. I'm taking fucking notes ready up. I got, and you can't even imagine my notes. Me doing quick notes, I'm writing it on the back of a goddamn receipt. Okay? I didn't expect for this. Alright, we'll get back into it. Why am I seeing her? Why am I thinking of her? My poor car. I had my first jazz cigarette in the backseat of this car. Yeah, if anyone ever sees the receipt. I didn't even think of that, actually. They come in just to like open a window or something, and it's like 3 shots, 2 last night, question mark, 0015, 020, Willis plus whiskey, 11 p.m, 1 gunshot heard, could be wrong. That's beautiful. Alright, we'll keep going on this. Hey, Jack. Sup, dude? What's the issue with the car? What's the issue with what's the issue with the car? Well, the headlights and the bumper's gone. You'll need to have them replaced. I'm gonna have to check if you got a replacement part so I can fix it. How long do you think it'll take to fix it? A couple of days, 3 maybe, depending on how quickly I can get the parts. Shouldn't take more than 4 days at most. Oh boy. Hey dude, can you fetch my big red wrench? It should be in the toolbox outside. Alright, I'll get it. You're amazing, bud, thanks. I'm not your bud, pal. The toolbox could be... Okay, I want to know if there was anything else about it. It's like, why would you tell me to get something from a toolbox that's locked? Oof, what a beauty. I wonder if it's Jack's. Use. I left you. I don't think Jack would He didn't give me a key for the toolbox. Steal his goddamn car. I know, right? I love the running. I think I'll wait for my car to be fixed instead. Jack got us hearing that. The toolbox is locked, Jack. Oh, that's weird. Why did I lock it? Anyway, the key should be somewhere among the stuff behind your car. Thanks, dude. What? Yeah. Why do you just... I just tossed the key behind your car. Said his name's Jack. It's a good thing he was passing by when... So, this is the Jack that was going to the house all the time. Because I said the only one that ever went over there was Jack. Alright, got the key. Tar, shovel? I wonder what Jack uses them for. Ah, shit. Doesn't Jack need your help? Talk to me when you're done. Alright, well, I'm just gonna run away. I'm gonna run away from my problems because I'm an adult. Or is he Rex? Or is he a mechanic? I'm sorry, I just like running. Not opened it. Let's see what's in here. Take big red wrench. That must be it. Yeah, right? I have a weird feeling about that. Because if he has a shovel and all that stuff, he could have just fixed any kind of footprints himself if he knew what he was doing. Well, but we don't know yet. We can't make those assumptions. Yeah, that's it. I love this wrench. Thanks, bud. Ask about the convertible. That red convertible there, is that yours? Yeah, man, that's a 65 Mustang. I love that ride. I got it used for pretty cheap off a guy who couldn't take care of her anymore. Luckily, the car's got something that keeps it running like new now. The big red wrench? You know, the red wrench is pretty awesome, but it's nothing if it's not got someone who can make it work. Me. I spend all my free time on her, fixing her up, making sure she runs better than new. And I keep her happy by taking her on long, beautiful drives on the roads outside of town. You've got a shovel and some tar there. What do you use those for? Dude... I do a bit of construction work on the side sometimes, you know? Fixing up driveways and stuff for some extra cash. Detective, you're here investigating Diane's murder, right? And Chris, yeah. You have any information that could help us? I don't know about information, man. I just know that he did it. What do you mean? Chris, he killed her. Why do you say this? Everyone could see it coming. Diane, they say she was troubled. Scared of him, even. Someone in this town should have done something. We all knew this could happen, but no one cared enough about them to bother interfering. How do you know all this? I don't know. Rumors around town, mostly. Did you know Chris and Diane well? Not really. People here barely did. They were not the kind to come out and make friends with their new neighbors. It looks like... They still felt like outsiders to the rest of us. What were you doing last night? I was What was I doing last night? Yes, that's what I asked. Oh, right. I drove a couple miles from here and drank a few beers while I enjoyed the view. At night? Yeah, the stars, man. You see? Is there anyone with you? Did you meet anyone? Nah, man. There's nothing like the pleasure of your own company sometimes. Alright, thanks for your help, Jack. We shall be back if we have any more questions. Of course you will. What do you mean, Jack? For your car, man. Come back when it's fixed. You get way too serious, way too fast. Chill out. Do not tell me to calm down. I would say it's definitely confirmed he's involved. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. I'm taking notes. Journal. Tab. Should I even be writing this down? Oh my god. Oh my god. What have I done? The receipt is just... Fuck. The receipt is useless. This is so much better than the receipt. Fuck. I didn't even bother to check the notebook. This is so detailed. He's an amazing detective. He's way better than I would have been. I know. I saw that, Sal. Jack should know them because he visited them for repairs. And now that's the thing, though, that we kind of have to... Hold on now. That's the thing we got to kind of figure out. He could have just professionally been visiting them for repairs. If they didn't really fit in or didn't feel like they fit in, they might not have really gone out to a lot of places. Or the vehicle could have been broken down in a way that he had to go there to fix it. It's going to take him a couple days to fix my car. So maybe it just took him a couple days to fix there, which is why he was going over there so much. I don't want to jump into anything yet because I've been surprised before. I want to get all the details before I make something like this. Yeah, he would know them to a degree. I did just found out about the notebook. I just found out about it, but that's alright. Are you sure you're okay? Yeah, I'm fine, surprisingly. I'm really sorry about the crash. I don't know what... It's alright. Especially since we're okay. Something else worries me, though. What's that? What happened back there? How'd we hit that tree? I thought I saw something. What did you see? I thought I saw a person. That's kind of creepy. Yeah. But are you okay otherwise? I mean, I don't know you, so I don't know if this is like a regular thing. No offense. No, that's okay. I know what you mean. Yeah, I mean, you collapsed back there at the crime scene too, and then this. Yeah, I don't know. I've been a little dizzy all day. Maybe I just need a nap. I'm just saying, if there's anything wrong, you can talk to me about it. Don't hesitate. I won't. Detective. I wanted to wait till I got over there before. I just thought it would be funny. I'm gonna drive to the next town for a bit. Want me to drop you on the way? How about you get back to work on my goddamn car? Here we are, the famous Pineview Main Street. I'm kidding. Not much to see here, really. Let's see if we can talk to some of the locals on the way. Alright, it isn't very busy at this time of day, but there should be a few people out here. Father Smith knows a lot about Pineview. It'd be a good idea to talk to him before heading to the hotel. Should be around St. Madeline's church. Think it's all just a bad dream, Rex? Oh, I don't know. Alright, drive safe, Riddy up. Make sure you're taking care of yourself. Ah, but he can get rid of the shovel. Getting rid of the shovel now would only raise suspicion. I already have asked him about it. I've already let him know that I know it exists. And have you seen my notebook? Have you seen my notebook? I probably got 3 different profiles on the shovel. The shovel was born in Maine. It got its first dent at the age of 6. Wait, I have a map? Oh, jeez, I'm so happy. We're not going to beat this game today, by the way. We're just going to do a good stream on it. I don't want to show this game all the way through to people. I just want to show you what it's about. I want you to, like me, I want you to appreciate the work that went into it from one person. Look at this. Look at the banners blowing in the wind. Like, look at how the leaves don't just move in a big chunk. They're made into, like, subsections for the animation. It's really beautiful, mixed in with the music, all that. I love the blur at the front for things that are in front of the screen. It's beautifully done. Can I touch the fire hydrant? Don't ask me why, He never stopped smoking. No. He is essentially how I used to be when I smoked. That was essentially me. The bullet did not kill him? A coma? Could be. There's definitely more to this than meets the eye, because who is this girl I'm seeing? Why did I collapse on the crime scene? There's something else going on that we're not seeing yet. So we're not only doing an investigation into the murder, we need to investigate ourselves. The owner, Mark, is a pretty great guy. You mean me? Hey, detective, you're here investigating the shootings, right? Yes, I am. The whole thing is so tragic. Anyway, do you want some tea, coffee? This is my cafe here. No, that's alright. Come over here if you want a pint. Keep your unhealthy habits to yourself, Alan. Too much coffee's unhealthy too. Also, if you haven't noticed, he's already smoking a cigarette. I've been smoking a cigarette since I was born. Ignore him, he just likes to annoy me. And I let it get to me all the same. Who is that? That's Alan, owner of the bar next door, and my brother, twin brother. Not that you know by the way we lead our lives. I don't know how we ended up so polar opposites. As polar opposites. I know, I got all the good stuff. Ugh. Anyways, you had questions? How long has it been since you moved to Pineview, Mark? I was born here. My family lived here for many years before that. We left for the city when I was about 10. My dad was looking for better work. I returned as soon as I graduated, about 9 years back. I prefer the life here. Big cities just aren't for me. Now it's just me, my books, and my coffee shop. Life is simple and I love it. Did Alan also come with you at the same time? No, Alan... He only joined me here 5 years back to get a fresh start. Maybe he can tell you more about that. Do you live by yourself, Mark? No, I'm married. Have been for about 6 years now. Met my wife in my own cafe, actually. Ah, it's a cute story. We were very happy for you, Mark. Does Alan also live with you? No, but he lives close by. Was he in last night? Yes, I think so. I didn't check or meet him though. Did you see Chris and Diane often? No, barely. A handful of times maybe. They came into the cafe a few times, but that was in the early days when they just moved in. They wouldn't say much to me or anyone else here, mostly just kept to themselves. I could say that they didn't have eyes for anyone else, to put it bluntly. They looked very much in love. Is there anything else that you can tell me about them then? Anything that stands out? Well, it kind of identified with Chris in a way. It sounds like he moved here for the peace of mind this place provides, and start a small business for himself. What business? He'd been trying to get a hotel project off the ground here, from what I hear. He had trouble getting the project approved. Maybe Father Smith could tell us more about it. He's involved in the planning committee. Can you tell me where you were last night? Sure, as always. I closed my place by 8 p.m. I bought some supplies from the general store down the street and then went home. I assume the storekeeper will remember that. Yes, Miss Brown was in last night at the time. She should be able to confirm what I just said. And Alan, could he confirm this? He didn't come to work yesterday. Took a day off. Said he was feeling unwell, so he stayed at home all day. Looks like that's passed, luckily. Looks fine today. Anyways, went back home after that, changed, and went for a jog as usual. Came back, took a nice long warm bath, made myself a cup whatever, and then did this. Then read a book for an hour or so. Was probably asleep by 10:30 p.m. as always. Have you noticed anything unusual lately? Anything out of the ordinary? No, can't say I have. Everything's been pretty much the same as usual. Alright, Mark, we'll talk later. Be around, detective. I can't go into the bookstore. It's like Alan's locked up and left. That's alright, we can talk to him tomorrow. Can't look in his shop or anything. Alright, so here's what we're gonna do. I have to, like, wow, look at that pause screen. That pause screen is beautiful. Yeah, Alan is now suspect. And see, that's why I didn't want to put all our eggs in one basket, because within, like, the next 20 minutes, we just found another new suspect. But we're going to try this now. So the first thing I want to give away is one of the mugs, because if you saw on Twitter, the mug is really beautiful, and I have 2 of them. So I want to give away one of the mugs first. So this is going to be open for, we'll say 15 minutes. This will be open. If you win, you cannot win again. It will automatically remove a user from it who has already won from the giveaway. You do have to be following in order to win, but you have no obligation to stay followed if the channel's not your thing or anything like that. It's just so when I go into my followers list, I can easily find you again and figure out delivery instructions of this stuff. Because the way it works is I'm working with the dev to figure out who wins, and then I'm going through his store with him to get all the stuff shipped out. So I will contact people after the stream for stuff like this. But anyways, mug will be the first one. So this should work. So it's on a 15-minute timer. That's fine. As long as you don't enter, you won't be put into the giveaway. So if you don't want anything from the giveaway, just don't join. And everything's fine. You can continue on as you do. It's only going to be picking from people who join the giveaway. And while that giveaway's going on, we can get back into this. And I figure 15-minute intervals are good. They give people time to come in and do stuff like that. No, guys. It makes no sense if I do something like this as a giveaway for the community and for everyone else. Like, it's set for everyone. Just because you're a part of the channel, you didn't know what I was doing today. I had the option to give people who have been regulars in the community a better chance of winning than I gave you nothing. You have the same chance of winning as everyone else. If you like the merchandise, do not have any bad feelings about joining the giveaway. Or it kind of makes it so figuring out all this giveaway stuff was kind of pointless. People shouldn't be afraid to join in. I want you guys to have stuff like this. It's beautiful merchandise. And the game, so far as you can see, is pretty damn cool. That's what I'm going to do, Sal. We're gonna... What? What? I didn't mute the game. Okay. I thought it was muted. There's just no sound. What I should also do is quickly post elsewhere that the first giveaway is going. I can do that really quick because it's open for 15 minutes. Okay. The giveaway for this one is going to be for a really awesome Rainswept mug. So, if anyone like me is a tea or coffee fiend, it's actually a really nice looking mug. I posted a picture of it. Actually, I think I can post a picture of it again because I whitelisted that link. Let's see, it's right here. This. There. I think this will work. It should be the same link. Yes, okay. So you can see the posters and the mugs there. I also will be giving away copies of the game as well. Everyone has coffee mugs. Are you kidding me? Once like the game is out and all that, I'll probably buy one of these mugs for myself. All right, we're good. All right, that's it. That should be good. Now people know they're like happening. Currently, Jalen is the only one who has entered. So if no one has entered in 15 minutes, Jalen like wins and then he loses. And then he isn't able to like win like a mug again. Well, I guess kind of is how it should work. But Jesus, that's so... It's kind of funny. That's Grandpa, owner of Grandpa's Bakery. Your grandfather? Oh no, he isn't. Where's the music? We have it. It's here. His name is Grandpa then? I don't really know actually. Okay then. Does he not speak? Grandpa. That's one way to name a bakery. He may be kind of creepy at times, but he sure knows how to bake well. I may be old, but I'm not completely deaf, you know. Sorry, Grandpa. I'm not your grandpa. I mean, preferably I would like the stuff to go to someone who would really want it. But it is what it is. If I don't end up being able to give away all the merch, it's fine. It's not a big deal. I'll just let the developer know. What do you mean they look good? They're the best in Pineview. The best damn donuts made by Grandpa's love and warmth. Want to buy some? Maybe later. Thanks, Grandpa. What did you call me? This guy, love this dude. He's my favorite. Do I like... How about this? How about if I save? Save right here. Game saved. What if I close it? What if I reopen it? Because I feel like we're supposed to have volume. There is no shirt. There is no shirt that I was given the option to give away. that would have been really, really neat. Or actually, no, technically that is not true. There was shirts. It was one of the options I was given for merchandise. I chose against it. I decided to only go with mugs and posters. So I figured shirts are tricky because I would have to figure it out beforehand, and its sizes and sending stuff over and proper fitting is just really weird when you're doing something online. What the fuck is wrong with his leg? You see this dude? What is he doing? What happened to you? I don't think I'm seeing this. Weird. One thing I can do, because the first right here, I'll do this. Review directly. Let's see, yeah, bam, boom. There we go. Is this guy not in excruciating pain right now? Sir, are you aware that you have your legs folding in on themselves? Oh yeah, we don't want to go there yet. This leads to the Overlook Road. That'll take me to the hotel. Holy shit. Oh, I got goosebumps from that. That transition is gorgeous. Holy shit. Can we go back and do it again? Can I get that once more? Jesus, Armin, good job, man. That's beautiful. You nailed it. The atmosphere of that is insane. I love, like, the... Oh, I just like everything about that. Alright, Jalen. Constructed in the late 1700s, St. Madeline's Church was named after St. Madalena. Yeah, I see I'm not used to doing stuff like this, so I'll do that. Father Smith. Ah, hello, Detective Stone. Detective Stone, first time in Fineview, I assume. Yes, only just arrived. That's good. That is good. What do you think of it? Do you like it here? Fineview is really beautiful. It is, isn't it? While you're here, you must enjoy the views. Breathe in the fresh air, take a walk in the woods. Me too, Sally. Maybe he is. Who knows? Or maybe he'll see it eventually. I don't want to... I'm not trying to kiss Armin's ass. I'm glad that I got to do this because this game is beautiful. And really interesting. For now, we're just going to enjoy it. But then you must want to preserve this beauty too, yes? Leave here without taking anything away from us? There is a way of life here, and I do my best to maintain that for the good of my people. The ones that are here on more than just a merry whim. I see. Anyways, Detective, you had questions? I heard Chris was trying to start a hotel here. As a part of Pineview's planning committee, can you tell me what that was about exactly? Sure, Chris wanted to open a hotel with about 40 rooms or so. He said he wanted to keep it small in accordance with our bylaws. but even 40 rooms was almost pushing it. These things always grow out of hand. Once the tourists start coming in, they see how untouched a place Pineview really is. Demand would increase, and of course, Chris wouldn't want to pass up on the opportunity to cash in on that. Regardless, we never got to that point. Chris always kept me messing up his papers whenever he came in for approval. I always have to like keep posting this. I can also change the way it's done as well. Guess the delays cost them money. It was all going downhill fast. And well, then this happened. Why does it do this? Why does it like, I hear volume, but the music goes away if I try and do anything? Hey Kaja, welcome. Nice to see you pop in. Now, this game will be coming out tomorrow. So it officially releases tomorrow. We're taking a little bit of a look at it and giving away some really beautiful merch from the game, which is not surprising. Yes, a beautiful mug. I posted the link up a little bit above. I think people can see it. I'm not sure how that all works. What can you tell me about Chris and Diane? Did you know them well? Not too well. They came to church a couple of times after they'd moved into Pineview, then soon stopped coming at all. They withdrew themselves from the rest of the community, and I can't say that helped them. Friends can help in difficult times, and it's obvious they were beginning to have really difficult times by the end. I don't know, like the giveaway thing has been so weird because it was a lot of back and forth to set up, and now everyone's afraid to enter it. And I don't know what to do after. I don't know what to do from there. It's like I've set up this stuff and I have to give it away. And no one wants to, like, everyone's too afraid to enter it. That's okay. But get bent, Streamlabs. But unfortunately, it had to come to this. Whatever their troubles, it looks like they made each other suffer for it. I'm sure they'll learn what most of us here already know in any case. I wish you luck with your investigation. Can you tell me where you were last night, Father Smith? I was here all night. Just finished up some work, went to bed by 10 p.m., I'd say. We'll talk later, Father. I'm sure we will. Oh, Jalen hasn't won yet. Jalen hasn't won yet. He still got... No. Jalen did win, actually. He's gonna be mad about it too. You know that, right? He's gonna be upset that he won. I don't fucking care. He won. I don't fucking care. What is that? What a fool. No, they're not. If anything, the developers are going to be disappointed in me. I think. That's what I'm thinking. But I'm not going to let it get to me now. We still have stuff here. I like, alright, listen. Here's the here's the thing. I just want it to be like, okay, let me have it do this. This will be perfect. There we go. This will be way better. Yeah, this will be better. Because then I don't have to worry about it. Oh yeah, we have quite a bit, which is why I'm like, We have 2 copies of the game to give away. We have 2 mugs. And we have 3 posters. Alright. This is just the easiest way for me to go about it. Because I don't want to do like, oh, you won merchandise. And they're like, okay, I want a mug. Like, sorry, I don't have any mugs left. You get this. Yeah, I just didn't like that idea. Pass. You just don't have to enter if you don't want it. That's fine. I really did want to share them because they are really nice. Here. Okay, I'm gonna do this. Want this to be... And... we'll do this for now. Like... this. Perfect. And then we'll turn this one off. Bingo. Alright. And Jalen can't win again. It will not let him. Oh, Kaja. Okay, hold on. I got people entering now and the giveaway's not open. Okay. So, here's what we'll do. This time, we'll do something a little bit just more simple. We got a poster going, alright? Rainswept poster. How about that? Alright, we'll do one of the games. Rainswept, free copy of Rainswept. We have 2. We'll do 1 now. It's going to be open for 15 minutes. It's going to be open for 20 minutes, because that first 15 went by really quick. I'm going to do them back to back, but each one is going to be open for 25 minutes. So now it is open. There should be a thing that kicks in. Bingo. Don't be so negative. Come on. You have no idea how stressful it was for me to try and figure this out. Because it's like, okay, I'm now dealing with about 8 people. And I don't want to disappoint any of them. So how can I do this perfectly when I've never done a giveaway? Oh shit, Dabin. They're looking for the free copy of the game. I know all the people here who have entered so far are followed. You do need to be followed in order to do it. You have no obligation to stay after everything's figured out. Can I go into your church? Can I burn your church down? No, never mind. That's not really what I want to do. I'm just hungry. I'm not the same when I don't have a Snickers. Bring or burn. Both. This... Who is it? Oh, detective. You'll have to excuse me. I'm awfully busy at the moment. New inventory's just come in and I need to take stock. Alright, open the second box, Johnny. No problem. We'll talk later. I've been good, Dabin. Thanks a lot, man. You know, for a while there I got a little loopy, but it's been nice to be back, and I think I'm finally fine. It's been so much fun. Oh, War Machine, welcome. I saw that you joined our community like earlier, but I didn't get a chance to really say anything to you yet. I'm glad to see you here. But I'm happy, man. I'm happy, healthy. I'm on my days off, and we get to friggin' do stuff like this. Alright, then the hotel is further down Overlook Street. Check the map if you get confused. I'll see you tomorrow morning. Mark's Cafe. Sounds good. See you, officer. Take care, detective. You know Chris killed her, right? What? How do you know that? Ah, I wish I could see that kind of... Well, anytime, man. You're always welcome to pop in. I always appreciate it. This has been interesting so far. I was taking notes for a while till I realized I absolutely did not have to. Wow. Excuse me. Oh, hello. I'm Mary Patterson. I run this hotel with my husband. You're Detective Stone, I presume. Yes, I am. Good to meet you. I've prepared our best room on the top floor for you. It isn't the biggest establishment, and so it isn't too fancy, but I think you'll like it here. You must be tired. There's hot water in your room, and dinner is ready. Come on, I'll show you the way. Thank you, Miss Patterson. Hotel rooms. They feel all the same, don't they? Reminds me of better times. That's a light switch. Good job, detective. My clothes are in there. I can change if I want to. We do have that freedom as a human being. That's the way to the bathroom. Can I use the bathroom? I don't have to go right now. Well, use the toilet anyways. Better go before I go to sleep. I don't want to get up in the middle of the night. Yes! I'm gonna need a toilet flush sound. I know, right? The game has been really beautiful in some areas. I always say how my bathroom breaks feel. Oh, excuse me? Oh, what? Look, I'm Jeff Winger. See, wait, can I go? Oh, I want to go in the sleepwear so bad. No, you know what? It's what my heart wants. It's what my heart needs. Looks comfy. Wait, no, I want to see the view. Pine View's a beautiful place. Painfully beautiful. I'm gonna go around town in sleepwear. It's just like real life. I can't see with the lights. Oh my goodness.
I'm an adult. I'm not necessary for this. I'll buy as many damn cookies as I want to.
Fitting. Atmospheric. Thank you. Welcome. Always appreciated tainted memory. Hope you enjoy your stay here. Go to sleep, big guy. I really need to get some sleep. Oh shit, I made myself yawn. Oh god. How have I done this? What the hell happened back there today? After all these days, goddamn. No, Mark. There's no peace of mind here. The silence that only lets your thoughts speak louder. Am I dreaming? This is a horrible dream. Oh god, no. No, I don't want to see this. I don't want to remember. I need to get out. Why am I here? I need to wake up. I need to wake up. Wake up. Wake up. Wake up. Wake up. What? Am I awake? I can't move. This is horrifying. What's going on? Try to move head. Try to move arms. Try to move legs. This is hopeless. I can't. Wait. What's that? What the hell? Holy shit. Abigail? Is that you? Michael. You did this. Why? How could you? I don't know. How can you live after doing something like that? You have no idea how hard it is to go on without you. Then why go on? What's the point? I don't know. I have to. For your happiness? Do you feel you deserve this anymore? Or for this case? Do you think anyone even cares about it? For whom, Michael? You protect yourself from your thoughts about me. You need to hide me from yourself so that you can live. Is it worth it? I'm not sure. I miss you, Michael. Ooh, shit. Wow, look at that. I love that effect. Beautiful. Got goosebumps again. Officer Blunt said I was to meet her at Mark's Cafe. Better get going. I can't go out in these clothes. Okay, well, fine. How much time do we have left on that? What, we got 10 minutes before it closes off and a winner is decided. Hello, Detective. How are you feeling today? I'm alright. I thought we'd start the day off here, have a cup of coffee before heading on the scene. You said we should search the house for letters or diaries, right? Alright, then yeah. Let's visit the crime scene. Ready to go? Hold on, I changed my mind. What have we got so far? Well, not much more than what we had yesterday. We know that only recently they had planned to go for a vacation together. Did something change that? I think I need more coffee. Would you like some? No, I'm good. Sir, are you okay? Obviously. Are you gonna drink your tea? I'm waiting for it to reach just the right temperature. I'll drink it then, with my complete attention. I like staring at the cup and watching the steam rise while I wait. It's beautiful, isn't it? A cup of tea holds so many answers to life, to happiness, and just sometimes you gotta go. You gotta do your best to make it by, and then you try and tell other people about it, but it's so beautiful, and they just don't understand, so you just do your thing. Then you just gotta lay it on the table and hope for the best, and then you wait for coffee to cool down, then you gotta make it all work, and you just can't do it because the coffee's too hot. The tea is just gonna... Sorry, listen, I don't know what just happened. I blacked out for a minute. Does the coffee hold any answers? Obviously. It's just a cup of hot beverage, isn't it? That's not the point. Then how does a cup of coffee hold answers to those questions? Simple. If you can enjoy a cup of tea or coffee, as it were, the best possible experience in the universe, then you know happiness. If you can, you won't truly appreciate the grandest of experiences either. Don't you agree? I think I kinda get it. Your words are rattling inside my head, at the very least. Well, then you've got it. Oh, Detective, what do you need? Just a cup of coffee, Mark. Oh, hey, Mark. Made progress with the case? You know who might have done it? I can't discuss all that with you, Mark. Oh, of course, I understand. Well, I hope you enjoy your time in Pineview, despite the circumstances. It's really not a priority, but thanks. Wait. Now I can throw it in a perpetrator's face if I get too feisty. Let's go. Oh, Alan's back. Hi, Alan. Officer Blunt. Can you tell me about yourself, Alan? How long have you been here? That sort of thing. Sure, if you've talked to my brother Mark already, you probably know I moved here 5 years ago. I needed a change in my life, and I thought I'd give this place another shot. Turns out it's just as bloody boring as it was when I was 10. But hey, it got me out of a place I'd begun to hate even more, so it's an improvement, you know? I'm sorry, I don't know what's happening to me. And you get used to the place eventually. Mark did me a big favor, giving me half of his cafe to start a business in. Guess he's not too pleased with the business I chose to run, though. He's a good guy. Alan, where would you say you were on the night of the shootings? As I'm sure Mark must have told you already, I was at home. I wasn't feeling well, so I stayed home instead. Is there anyone that can confirm this? Apart from Mark? I don't know. Since I didn't leave home, no one saw me, you know? Wasn't your pub open that night? I'd hope it was. I'd left Lenny in charge. He helps me out sometimes. Lenny, can we talk to him? I'm afraid not. He left town the other night. He'll be back soon, though. Let us know when he gets back. We'd like to ask him some questions. Will do, officer. So there was someone else. Chris and Diane, did you know them well? No, not at all. I'm the kind of person who minds his own business. I don't go interfering with other people's affairs and their lives. What do you mean? I just don't go wasting my time getting to know people. There's no need for it. To me, it looked like they preferred to mind their own business as well. So, no, I didn't know them at all. Okay, Mr. Allen. We'll talk later if required. Okay. Oh, Grandpa, can I talk to him? Grandpa. Hello, Grandpa. I'm not your grandpa. And your name is... Grandpa. Mr. Grandpa, I was wondering if I could ask you a few questions, and I was wondering if you could ask Miss Brown there out on a date. If I could ask Miss Brown out there on a date. But wondering ain't doing, is it? Just look at her. Ooh, boy, makes me feel 40 years younger. She does. Do you ever plan on to grow up, Grandpa? Any more growing up and I might just die. I am planning on doing that before I ask you out. Goodness, such immaturity at this age. She likes me. I know she does. You're deluded. Woohoo! Anyway, you had questions, young man? I thought I did. How long you lived in Pineview? Forever. My family's been here for generations. Guess I'm the last in the line now. My shop's been here for generations too, you know. I think I've taken real good care of it. Oh, and she's taken real good care of me too. Where were you last night around 12 a.m.? Where did you think I was? Were you in the shop working? 12 a.m. in the middle of the night? You think I was selling donuts to ghosts? What kind of detective are you? I was sleeping. Can anyone confirm this? No, no one can. I live alone. I didn't know. He seems like one of those people that will kind of work until he dies kind of type. What can you tell me about Chris and Diane? When they first moved in, Chris would often come in the evening and buy some things from me. He'd come in daily almost. Looked pretty cheerful too. Then a couple months after that, he just stopped coming. The last few times he came, I could see that something wasn't right. Maybe trouble with his lady, I don't know. He and Diane went to the church maybe a couple of times. Once or twice they came over here after for coffee and donuts. They were quite a couple, I tell you. He was the quiet and nonchalant one. She's an exciting and electrifying energy. A classic case of opposites attracted to each other. If what people say is true, I don't know how things went so wrong so fast. But then these things you can never say. No, you don't. You'll only enter once. It'll only let you enter once anyways. This was all about 4 to 5 months back. After that, I hardly ever saw them out here again. Have you noticed anything unusual lately? Anything out of the ordinary in recent days? Now that you think about it, I actually might have. Miss Brown's been tying her hair in a much tighter bun lately. I wonder what that means. Is she softening up and trying to hide that fact? Grandpa, you notice these things. I mean it when I say it. Beautiful. I'm a passionate lover. Very passionate. God damn it, Grandpa. I was talking about the possible murders. Did you notice anything unusual leading up to that? Oh, no, much of the same. Can't say I did. Oh, we already know that he lives by himself. Yeah, we already know that. Please, God, give me strength. She really does not want his rattly bones. There was a person that walked by. Yeah, how much time do we have on it? 2 minutes, 30 seconds. The free game will be given away. One of two. I'm getting old. Okay, so I can't talk to him. I want to go back to the house. Go through Aspen Street, maybe? Where am I? I'm on, like, the main drag, right? Aspen Street. What? Oh. Grandpa just wants love. He wants love like everyone else. Whoa, dude, sup? I heard you're investigating those totally crazy shootings. Yes, I am. Sick. Why? Do you have any information that could help us? Whoa, no, dude. That's so totally not my scene. It's way too sketchy for him. Yeah, too sketchy, dude. It's not rad at all. Exactly, not rad. I love these guys. These folks are awesome. Where were you on the 6th of this month? Whoa, whoa, why the suspicious type questions, dude? Just answer, please. I was at home, you know? Practicing some sick tricks. You were? That's sick. Hell yeah. Do you live by yourself? What's wrong, Chad? Why do you have to ask? Why do you have to ask all these personal questions, dude? I have two right here in the middle of the streets in broad daylight. He lives with his mother, but only until he gets his skating career started. Yeah. Nothing to be ashamed of, Chad. Did you know Chris and Diane at all? No, dude, no way. Those two were totally weird. Most of us kept our distance. How? Weird how? They'd stay locked up in their home all day, fighting or something. He hit her too. That's what we heard, at least. No, dude, we just keep our distance. Skating's where it's at. Okay, we already went through that. No, that's not what I want. I'm trying to hit 4. Trying to hit the 4. Man, alright. Okay, so the entries have stopped. No longer enter. Okay, now is win time. Rex. Got it. This is getting easier now, you know. I love how it's like, it puts following in brackets, and I don't know why. I've told it at no point to do something like that. But congratulations nonetheless. That's pretty great. I don't, like I said, I'm not going to be beating this. We're just going to be quickly raffling off this stuff after we've already put an hour in. We're at 2 now. I'm going to start raffling off the rest of this stuff quickly. Why'd you enter then? You will play it, because I'm not going to beat it. It gives me just your winning message if you message something after you've won. And it's like, winner message. Dang, a game I'll never play. Way to be, Rex. You fucking... Alright, listen. Here's what we're gonna do. Next, we'll do a poster. And then we'll give the last game. And then we will leave it at that. That's fair. 15-minute giveaways now? We can do that. We'll give away everything. Oh, we can. If we run into people to give stuff away too, then we'll just leave it at that. It's over. We've got a mug down. We've got a game down. So now we'll do a poster. And the poster is actually kind of nice. It's pretty damn nice. All right. Be 15 minutes. There's still one copy of the game that we'll be giving away. I definitely want people to have the opportunity to play it because it's beautiful and the dialogue is so natural. And that's something that I've really noticed all throughout it. The characters, they seem like real characters. They've got personality, and some of them have a lot of personality. And it doesn't feel like you're reading off a list, which I think for detective games it's tough to do because you need to get certain information out there to put it in the player's head, but you don't want to be listing off a bunch of stuff where this is important, this is important, this is important. So I think they've really done this great job of mixing the details into the personalities. So I'm interested in meeting everyone. I'm interested in getting to kind of, maybe I'll find more stuff to add into the notes, stuff like that. Except, yeah, Rex and Jalen, they can't join. Even if they wanted to, it wouldn't work. The receipt notes. That's a perfect example. Listen, I put a lot of work into those receipt notes. I didn't realize that I had this gigantic book of many things. It's empty. Excuse me? What happened? Where are my notes? No, I haven't had the receipt out in a while. What is this? Well, I had notes. What you don't know, though, Sally, is that I did put money behind it. Alright. What are we looking for? Anything that tells us about Chris and Diane. Nobody in this town seems to know much about them. Maybe the room can tell us more. On it, detective. That's me. You're looking better today, detective. I am? Relatively. Did you sleep well last night? Kind of. Get bent, Streamlabs. It won't stop posting that broken link, so I've terminated Streamlabs. Temporarily. Well, I hope tonight's better then. Not counting on it. This? Moisturizers, body butter, makeup items. And that's how I can tell that this is a game and not real life. Because all those things are in a drawer and not just scattered all over the fucking counter and like over here and like that one bottle of nail polish that made it under the fucking bed somehow. Give me it. Give me it. There it is. There's a diary here. It's empty. Damn it. A bunch of travel magazines look like they had a subscription. Book on journalism, a couple of fiction books. A Dreamer's Guide to the World. Looks like a self-improvement book about travel. Interesting. There's a handwritten note on the first page. To Diane. Never give up on your dreams. Love, Chris. 10th of January, 1996. Must have been Diane's bedside. It's a photograph of Chris and Diane. That's a bed. It's still unmade. It's locked. The key could be somewhere. Detective, check this out. There's some interesting stuff on the bulletin board here. Photo of Chris and Diane and some guy. Do you recognize the third guy, Officer Blunt? Don't think I've ever seen him. Must be from outside of town. More do-it-yourself journalism and travel books. A couple of novels. I want to know. How am I going to know their dirty secrets if I don't read their diary? Come on, Sal. Let's see what we have here. A list of locations. Madagascar, Antarctica. Ukraine, question mark, question mark. And below the list, in a different handwriting, it says half the world away. It's underlined twice. There's a shopping list, some phone numbers, pictures of animals, the ocean. I think there are pictures of Madagascar? Possible. Another list, woodworking projects to do. Bookcase for living room, custom chair for Diane, bookcase for bedroom. This has been struck through. Some front lawn project. I'm guessing Chris was into woodworking. Oh, what's this? Talk about issues, convey patiently. No sacrifices, talk about it and discuss what needs work. Analyzing everything equals annoying. Code, it's happening. Shut up, give space. Which one of them do you think wrote notes? I think it was Chris. What's this? Globe, boombox, nothing interesting here. Those are some nice tapes. Tapes? Tell me what you saw. Wait. And look at this. Got the key, it was behind the painting. So let's get to the bottom of this. What? Yeah, sure. I'd read your diary, Sal. I'd read it. And then I'd make everyone think that I was you. And I would release an autobiography as you. But I would be like, oh, I'm too nervous, so I can't go out in public. And then I would just, you know. So thank you. Just, oh yeah, of course, I'm just a monster. There's a bunch of brochures. What do they say? Most of them seem to be from Diane to Chris. Oh wow, that's a lot of hearts. See if I can find anything useful among these. So we're writing these to keep in touch while we can't meet. I don't know how, but I'm glad that you changed my mind. Look at life in a different way. Really dumb together, but I kind of love that. This one looks different. There's a severe lack of hearts in this one. Kind of. It's from Chris to Brad? Looks like he forgot to send it. Or decided not to. Hey Brad, sorry for disappointing on you last week during your party. You see, after I walked out, I can't believe you said that. I know everyone was looking at me. I should have been there, man. Oh, hang on. I think Emily's calling me. That's alright. Go on. I'll hang around outside. Or go around and socialize, meet new people, make new friends. Yeah, sounds amazing. Do what you will, man. I'll see you in a bit. See you, Brad. Alright, now to get away from humans for a while. This guy is me in real life. 1 second here. Alright, I needed a drink bad. This isn't so bad. Oh, hello. I didn't know there was anyone else out here. Oh, holy shit, that's a 10. I can head back inside if you like. Don't feel like you need to because of me. It isn't that, it's just you don't like people that much. I'm not really a fan, no. I'm sure they won't take offense. It isn't that, it's just, go on. The more I get to know them, the less I can stand them. Shit, I hope she didn't think that was directed at her. If you're just staying outside then, you're less likely to be ambushed. Or go back in. We don't want to risk you getting to know me. Shit. Beautiful evening, don't you think? Beautiful? Yeah, well, there's the fireflies. What about the fireflies? What about them? Their color, the way they dance, aren't they beautiful? Damn, abort the weird topic, Chris. Who do you know here? Did you come alone? Don't ask a woman that, Chris. Jesus. Alone? Actually? Alone, actually. Though I came to meet Emily. We share classes. Well, that's nice. Brad's an old friend of mine. Emily's boyfriend. He's a really good, cool guy. What are you doing, stuff? And stuff. I actually don't know. I've just graduated last year. Journalism of all things. That's what was I thinking, anyway? I'm planning on taking exams so that I can study abroad, and then I have to do well, and then look for a scholarship and... Sorry, listen to me prattling on, forget it. Honestly, it's alright. Go on. It's just... I'm not really attached to anything here. I'd rather just move. I have stupid dreams of being somewhere else. Anywhere else. What do you think you'll find when you get there? I guess I'll find myself somewhere else. That would be a good start. My name's Diane, by the way. I'm Chris. Emily's got herself a nice place out here. Can't wait to have a place of my own. Something small, less modern. But it's still beautiful, right? Even the house is beautiful. Do you not think so? It's a house. Oh. You have me totally perplexed, by the way. I just can't understand your way of looking at things. You wouldn't be the first person to say that. I appreciate your fireflies appreciation. But they're just fireflies, you know? No, I totally get you. I don't know, I guess I'm weird when it comes to these things. That's one way of putting it. I try to see the beauty in everything. I'm an asshole. I am a pretentious asshole. You should be an artist. Are you an artist? Or a writer, perhaps? Do you write books about how there is beauty in all things? Go on, poke fun. I'm being serious. What do you do? It's a long story, but I guess you could say I'm a businessman. I wouldn't have guessed. Thanks. There's a reason and a story for that, but maybe it's for another time. Oh, another time? Smooth. It's interesting. What is? Meeting someone like you here. He who sees beauty in the mundane things. Hell, I can look at the same painting for about 5 minutes before I start thinking about lunch or my car or... Art and paintings have nothing to do with it. It's more... the little things. Precious moments. Loving life. I'm sorry, Chris. You lost me at precious moments. Seriously? It's all just a little bit too... blah. Is there nothing I can do that can change your mind? Oh, hon, I would love to see you try. Okay, Diane. What's the time? What? The time? What is it? About 11:45? Why? Alright, you're coming with me. I want to show you something. What? I don't even know you. Even better, we'll be back in 20 minutes. Come on, it's not far. Fine, but you're carrying my shoes. This is fucking sweet. I love this. Hurry up. Pretty cool, right? Alright, Dabin, take care. Thank you for popping in for a while. Yeah, I guess. It looks nice. I don't get what's so special, though. It's just buildings. I like looking at the city and thinking about all that life right in front of me. Thousands of people just living their normal, ordinary lives. Meaningless in the big picture, but so important to them. Going to work in the mornings, being a part of all that activity during the day. Coming back home and meeting their family in the evenings, maybe heading out someplace nice. The liveliness of the city, the streets and stores bursting with activity. It has a warm feeling to all of it, no? What rubbish. I don't think I can see things your way. Alright, I admit that might have come off a bit corny, but this definitely won't. What? Don't you dare. 12 a.m. Look. Wow. Beautiful. Happy New Year. Okay, that... I'll give you that one. December 31st. That's when they first met. Yes, that... What the fuck? Detective, are you okay? You look a little pale. Brad, we should try locating it. Detect... Jesus Christ. Alright. So I gotta take a look. There was no one. No one wins. No one wins, Rip. Sal's right. That's okay. I'll tell you what. We'll do one giveaway for the game. Because it's a free copy of the game. And I know there's some out there that would be interested in that. I can absolutely understand maybe not wanting merch or stuff like that. But just because, I don't know, maybe shipping and stuff is weird. Either way, we'll do one for the game. All right. Hold on. One second here. I will say, the giveaway, it hasn't been as smooth as I thought it would be, but the game has been incredible. Everything about it. I cannot recommend this game enough. I hope you've enjoyed the bit that you've seen so far. I can see, you can literally see how much Armin cared about making this an emotional experience. You can see it in the environments, you can see it in the dialogue, in how information is delivered to you. You can get like a hint of it every single corner you come across. All in all, I still think that this was awesome. It's okay, Sal. You know, I haven't done a giveaway before. So, I'm not I didn't expect 1,000 people to show up for this giveaway. It was just more of a nice thing to do. We'll work with what we can. Alright, I'm getting back into this. We're gonna do our last giveaway. We've been doing this for 2 hours. We'll do our last one for the free game. And then we'll call the giveaways done. Ugh, my head. Detective? This game is very cool. It's a fantastic story game. What? Michael, you've got to tell me what's going on. I'm really worried. You should really see a doctor. I'm not sure what you're talking about, officer. Are you serious? You collapsed. Again. You were out for at least 5 minutes. I think I tripped and knocked myself out. It really didn't look like that. Seriously, I don't know why you won't talk about it. Anyway, we'll sit here for a while. I need more of this and you're going straight to the doctor. Got it? Yeah. Well, tell me something. What? I don't know. About your life back home. How's it like? Work back there, how different is it from all this? It's a completely different world. There's always something to work on. The situation is always full of life and noises. I like that. It can get a bit crazy at times, but it's great if you can handle it. I've been thinking about moving to a bigger station someday. I mean, the idea of handling bigger cases, being in the thick of it all, it sounds exciting. It sounds like the kind of thing I'd like to do. I'm not sure I'd be able to handle it, though. Just this one case, it's affecting me emotionally. I think you're capable, officer. It's only been about a day, but I know you'd be able to more than just handle it. In fact, I think you'd do very well. Wow, you really think so? Absolutely. Thanks, detective, but I also worry about the people I'd leave behind here. My mother, she lives with— Excuse me, sir, can I fucking help you? It would be selfish for me to just leave. There's so many other people here too that depend on me. Hey detective, feeling better yet? The small town air getting to ya? You look really cheery, Ryan. You gotta see what I found. I'll get us a coffee. Detective, you should sit— I'll be fine. Hello, detective. Are you feeling better? Yeah, I'm alright. It's good that you came here. A cup of coffee will fix you up nicely. How many will it be? 3, it would seem. Thanks, Mark. Say, do you know anyone called Brad by any chance? I don't think so. I don't recall seeing them with anyone else, especially anyone from outside Pineview. Alright, anyway, thanks for the coffee, Mark. Take care, detective. Got the coffee. Now let's get back to the table before it gets cold. So their mail just came in, Chris and Diane's. There's a couple things here that you might find interesting. There's bills, of course, nothing suspicious about those. Then we've got 2 tickets, one way to Madagascar. Yes, Madagascar, how'd you know? That's amazing. Yes, anyway, 2 tickets, one way to Madagascar. They were to leave this Sunday. That would be 4 days from now. I want to call up the travel agency and ask them about it. Yes, I'll do that. This is very useful, thanks. Oh no, that's not all. Officer Blunt says this one here will make you particularly happy. Chris and Diane received an invitation for a wedding. Someone named Emily's getting married to a guy named Brad. Yep. There's also a phone number there. Do you think we should call him for a talk? Oh shit! I've given Brad a call. Says he should be able to make it here tomorrow. Perfect. The autopsy results will also be ready by tomorrow, so it looks like that's it for today. See you tomorrow, officer. Take care, detective. Just listen to that in the background. The audio design is beautiful and relaxing. One thing that Armin told me is he's always loved the sound of rain. Like the pitter patter like on your window, it falling to the ground outside as you walk down the road. He's always really, really loved that. And that was something I could really connect on as well, because I'm also a huge fan of that. Every night when I go to bed, it's what I'm listening to. I have my Google Home playing it all the time. And I think he used it to a really good effect in the game. Oh, detective, maybe you could help me. How good are you with words? Actually, perfect. I'm kind of stuck with the lyrics of this song. It goes, With a smile across my face, I sigh. We're only here for the blink of an eye. Clouds float, blend with the sky. Drunken dreams. Drunken dreams will never fly. Painful, but that's how it often is. One minute you're intoxicated and the possibilities seem endless. Next thing you know, it's bright and early in the morning and you've got to get yourself sorted, get back to work and everything. This is great. Maybe I'll ask for your help again. Alright, now leave me be. I need to focus. Thanks, by the way. What would you say you were on this? Where would you say you were on the 6th of October? What? You're already asking me that? It's kind of what I'm in Pineview for, you know? I was traveling. Oh wait, I think I have proof right here. See these? My boarding passes for my last flight? Has a date and a name and everything. I'll be back if I need anything else. Of course. Thanks for your help. See how she's doing. Hello, Mr. Stone. I hope your stay has been pleasant so far. I mean, as pleasant as it can possibly be, considering the horrible, tragic circumstances. The view from the room is great, Miss Patterson. It is, isn't it? It's the very best room. My favorite thing to do is to have my morning cup of coffee as I watch the sun rise over the hills. It's been over 30 years and I'm still not bored of that sight. And how long have you been in charge of this hotel, Miss Patterson? My husband built the hotel when we were in our 20s, and we've been here ever since, about 30 years now. He's from Pineview. He met me when he was out traveling for work. Fell in love with this place and the way of life here, and I haven't regretted moving here even once. Welcome, Hexel. You're popping in kinda near the end of it, but we are in the middle of a giveaway for a copy of the game itself. If you like mystery police type of story-based games, you might like this. It's a really beautiful game. But nonetheless, I've really enjoyed this, and this is something I'm definitely going to beat, if not on stream, on my own time. If you don't mind me asking, where is your husband at the moment? Oh, my husband, he's bedridden, unfortunately. Had an accident a year back. He can't move about by himself. He's still got the spirit though, and he makes all the decisions regarding this place. All the execution and legwork remains mine, of course. I know, right? He has a really hilarious run, but I love it. I'm happy to do it. I love this hotel, and I love him. Did you know Chris and Diane? We did meet them a couple of times. They seem like lovely people, the two of them. I don't know what the rumors are all about. Chris wanted to start a hotel here too. Do you know anything about that? Yes, he even met my husband once to talk about all that. We were happy to help them out. We know how difficult it can be to get started with something like that. You weren't worried about them competing with your hotel? Oh no, it's been many years since all our mortgages and debts were paid off, and we've been comfortable since then. We get a couple of regular guests every so often, and that's enough for us to keep things running. Now the hotel is just a hobby. We don't do it for the money. I'm sorry, Miss Patterson, but I must ask you, where were you around midnight on the day of the shootings? Oh, I was here, of course. This hotel can't run without me, you know? And of course there's dozens of people, staff, guests, that could confirm that. Midnight, though, I'd be in bed with my husband. Alright, Miss Patterson, thank you for your time. No problem, Detective. Happy to be of help. I love talking to all the characters, and I don't usually like doing that in games. But we need the information. Hey dude, sup? I hear there's been a murder in this town. You're the guy investigating it, right? Yeah. That's cool. I'm a Nav, by the way. When did you reach Pineview exactly? Monday morning, dude. I saw you too. I think we checked into the hotel at about the same time. I get here and the first thing I know is there's been a murder, but I like the look of this town, so I think I'll stick around. And honestly, this might sound a little odd, but it's kind of exciting, you know what I mean? What? What is it doing? What is happening? I think we broke the game. I think we broke it. How? What have we done? Okay, well we Fuck, you gotta be kidding me. No. Let's load an autosave. Talk to her. Game broke. It did. I'll pass that information on though. That was really weird. A friend of mine had been here a year back. Said Pine View's the best place to forget your troubles and start over. I don't know about troubles, but he wouldn't shut up about it, so I thought why not? I wanted to go on a short holiday someplace close by before starting my new job, so this was perfect. Gotta say, so far I'm not disappointed. This place is pretty cool. I've not visited many small towns like this before. Since I moved to this country a couple years ago, it's just been university and the place is close by. This is a really cool experience. Are you traveling alone? Yeah, man, alone's the best. Just graduated as an engineer and I start my new job in a few weeks. I'm not sure how many more trips I'll be able to go on by myself, you know? Here we go. What? This is exactly what I do. The case. Think about the case. Brad, we'll meet him tomorrow. I wonder what he can tell us. Chris and Brad studied together, I think. Ugh. Is there no escape? That's better. Still beautiful. A new competition? Well, these giveaways aren't going to be an all-the-time thing. That's why this one took... Die, Streamlabs, get bent. That's why this one took so long for me to kind of do. It's a lot of extra work on top of the work I already usually do, so I don't want to do them all the time. It's just... Armand, he had such beautiful merchandise, like, available and, like, ready to go. As soon as he sent me the initial picture of it, I wanted to see what I could do about it, because it is actually really nice. No nightmares. Oh no. Okay, I'll stop. What is this? Am I in a Gorillaz music video? It can't be. Oh, oh. Oh no. No, 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 no. It can't be. Oh, Jesus. I'm dreaming. It's a dream. Wake up, wake up, wake up. No, not this again. Abigail? I thought I meant more than the world to you. Come with me, you know you should. I want to keep thinking about it. There's nothing left for you in that world. I'll forgive you if you come. Just let go of all of this. You'll be so much happier. My head, it's so bright in here. Officer Blunt will be waiting in the cafe. I should go meet her. Well, I think that's actually... Let's see what the timer's at. Oh, it's actually about to finish. 3, 2, 1. I tried to go into town in my sleepwear. It wouldn't let me. Can you imagine? How dare it? I just wanted to be a man out in his pajamas. Nothing wrong with that. But we did a really good stream on this game. I don't want to progress any further. Not on stream. If you enjoy the game, it comes out tomorrow. I can't recall. Let me see here. I don't think the game is actually going to be priced for very much. But I would check out Rainswept if you get a chance. At Rainswept Game on Twitter is Armand. If you want to let him know that you got to kind of see it a bit and what you thought about it, by all means, go ahead. I'm definitely going to be contacting him because the game is gorgeous. The story is engaging, the characters are interesting, the dialogue is perfect, the music is great. I love the ambient rain sounds and how they are utilized. They're not overpowering, they're not too quiet. They're perfect for... So I'm hopping off for now. I'm gonna go eat something because I haven't really had much to eat yet. And then I'm going to be coming back. We're going to be beating Resident Evil 2, and then we're going to be taking it from there. I did also buy Kingdom Hearts 3 today. So, take that for what it's worth. But I'll be seeing you guys again soon. I appreciate the people who tuned in, and the people who tried to make my first giveaway something functional. And we did it. We half did it. We did give one away of each thing. We gave away a free copy of the game, we gave away a poster, and we gave away a mug. You know what? The way I kind of look at it, I could have come on, and we went to go do the giveaway, and the giveaway program doesn't work, and people are trying to get in, and they can't. But it worked. I got to see how it works. I got to see how people kind of respond to it. So it worked, but no one entered. And that could, realistically, we're not like a community of hundreds or like 1,000 people, really. And it was like between 3 and 5:30 on a Thursday. So people are probably working, they're probably out doing stuff, and I totally get it. We did the best we could. And in the end, the game was incredible. I loved it. It was great to talk to people. I loved people getting into it, trying to help me like figure out, picking up little details in the conversations and stuff like that. That was all badass. So yeah, I'm gonna take a little break, go eat something, and when we come back, we will do something different. But I hope you enjoyed this look at Rainswept.